Zest Money EMI for everyone. Player of the day sees Jason Roy's spectacular performance. Award him this one. Darren Ganga is with me, Rana Kapoor, and I'm looking back at one of the great Jason Roy innings. But it's almost something that we have seen so many times before, and it set things up to give England that almost expected, customary, mammoth 386. What an innings, Darren.
Very, very good innings for England. 150 in a World Cup match, you take that any day. That is an exceptional performance. But a couple things I'd like to point out about that innings. We know how vulnerable he is to the slow bowlers early in his innings. He was very watchful. If you look at his strike rate against slow bowlers as against fast bowlers, it's highly skewed in terms of a higher strike rate against the faster bowlers. So again, teams will be trying to exploit him with their slow bowlers to get him out early. But he scored at around 130 strike rate, which is good in 50 over cricket. The good thing about that, although he was slow within the first 5 or 10 overs of the innings, he built momentum in the middle overs and he never slowed down. And that's what the good teams do. They score at a rapid pace even in the middle overs. He was not hell-bent on getting a double 100. He was trying to make full use of the conditions. It was favorable for batting, and he played according to the conditions, not really being selfish. And that is why this England team is so good, and that innings in particular was brilliant for England.
Okay, I like that you mentioned that. We're going to just look at his numbers more in detail. Darren, if you could join me, please. And the boundary hitting ability of Jason Roy stands out. You rightly mentioned that you may not find the strike rate as high as some other Jason Roy hundreds because of the fact that he took his time. He's been victim to spin early on with the new ball in this World Cup once already. His partner, Johnny Bairstow, has been once as well. So you're going to see a strike rate of 126. Now, when you have the chance to get to what would be a very elite or elusive club, 200 in a World Cup, I think there was also a record of 6 sixes in an over there for the taking, and he doesn't take it. It tells you a little bit about the mentality of not just Jason Roy, but a lot of these England batsmen and why they're posing these record-breaking 300-plus scores as often as they are.
Yeah, they're aggressive. They're showing intent all the way. And if they're set and they're familiar with the conditions, they're going to push very hard and push the opposition in terms of their ability to hit boundaries. The thing about it is he had a lot of overs left in the innings when he got out, so he could have easily gone on to get a double 100 if he batted throughout the 50 overs. He's carrying a burden of expectation because a lot of people compare him with Kevin Pietersen because of his South African background. But you look at him bat and he's very easy on the eyes, clean strike off the ball. I think the ideal white ball player, you would say, for England with the bat.
I mean, there's nothing like getting your opener, get a big 100 early in the tournament to set things up going forward. Darren Ganga, thank you very much. And Jason Roy, thank you very much for that hugely entertaining innings that we all got to witness at the Sophia Gardens in Cardiff. He was quite deservedly, therefore, our Zest Money EMI for everyone player of the day.